Start in the name of Allah, who is merciful and most beneficent. Dear students, today we are going to discuss themes of poetry of T.S. Eliot. As we are discussing the criticism, so that's the T.S. Eliot, the tradition and individual talent is there. So before going with that, we'll discuss the themes in the poetry of T.S. Eliot. So first of all, the religion is the first theme in the poetry of T.S. Eliot. Religion is a potent theme that surfaces in the poetry of T.S. Eliot. Eliot discusses its relevance for a modern age beset by moral degradation, war, and uncertainty. Eliot's work is characterized by its extensive use of intertextuality, particularly with regard to biblical allusions and references. The Hollow Man contains an increasingly fragmented Lord's Prayer. Its de-evaluation is representative of the hollow man's inability to articulate a prayer and thus modern man's inability to connect with the divine. Yes, as the T.S. Eliot is a modern writer, so T.S. Eliot is discussing the thing with the comparison of religion. As you know, in the history of English literature, Christianity is a very huge aspect to be discussed as a religion. So at that time, writer basically is going to discuss the things within the aspect of religion. If we are sitting here, if someone is convincing us by the biblical reference of Islam, or he or she is going to discuss with the reference of religion, so that will be a very authentic for us. We'll believe, at least if someone is there and he will say or she will say that Mola Hussain ka wasta, so we'll be melted. And if or she he will say that खुदा के नाम मोहम्मद अरबी के नाम पे मुख्तलिफ वर्ड्स he or she can use. So same is the thing there. So in that particular age, T.S. Eliot basically is referencing the thing with the poetry as well as the religion. So religion, he says that religion is that aspect which can melt the generation. So as you know, this is very sensitive aspect. We can murder someone on this one. Obviously, this is a very crucial one. So T.S. Eliot is discussing the thing with the enlightenment of religion. Number second is isolation. Another prominent theme in his work is isolation. While this theme ties up with the role and place of the artist in society, it deserves a distinguished categorization, as Eliot wrote extensively about isolation in a world richly steeped in change. The theme of the isolation and helplessness comes together forcefully in the genre of the Maggie. The poem uses extensive fragmentation to show the isolation and helplessness felt by the speaker, cast between two different worlds and belonging to completely to neither. Yes, isolation, as in the COVID, we are very familiar with the isolation. The man or the female is going to be in isolation. So this is the thing. In the T.S. Eliot poems and poetry, they are discussing the themes of isolation. So how a common man, a one used to isolate him or herself in the society, within the suffering. There is a time when you are going to be isolated from everyone, from your society, from your family, from your relatives, from your friends, etc., etc. When you are going to discuss the things, and when you are saying that the things are going to be discussed in the isolation, on the other hand, the sufferings are there. On the other hand, your personal matters can be there, but you are going to be isolated. So same is the thing with the T.S. Eliot. He has discussed the theme with the isolation, that how one is going to be forced to go in isolation. Basically, society is responsible for that. As we are the family and we are sitting in this class, as I was discussing that Bandar Sahab is suffering from something, so we should know that what's the problem there. And at last, Bandar Sahab will go in isolation. She will not discuss with someone, and she will not say anything, and she will not say a single word to anyone, because the suffering has been, you can say, very powerful. So that is the thing. And the third one is the role of the artist in society. Yes, as a being a writer, as a being an artist, what are the responsibilities of a writer? Same is the thing with the T.S. Eliot. He has depicted, he has pointed out, he has sorted out that how the role of artist in the society can change the society. If you are the artist, if you are the writer, that is your moral responsibility to depict and to show the real image of society, and to convey your society that how you can overcome this issue and how you can overcome this particular state. So same is the thing with the writer. This is the very beautiful aspect of T.S. Eliot, that he has discussed the themes of the role of the artist in society. Basically, the artist can change society through words, not with actions. Words are very powerful. You can change anything. Got it? And the next one is uncertainty. Uncertainty is another theme that arises in the work of Eliot. Many poems explore a sense of ambivalence and uncertainty, that the person in a new metropolitan world that changing the order. This uncertainty come in the wasteland, where there is a constant sense of ambivalence due to not being able to keep up with the rapidly moving world, and feeling disconnected with the world and yet not detached from it completely. Yes, when the same is the thing, that when we are discussing the role of the artist and isolation and uncertainty, basically both are intermingled. Why we people are going in isolation? This is not the isolation, the term of COVID-19, not at all. This isolation is something else, when you are going to be alone from your society. Got it now? So same is the thing with the uncertainty. When you are going to be uncertain, when you are saying that there is no hope, when you are saying that I can't do, when you are going to say that this is very difficult, this is not my task, I can't do, this is the some sort of uncertainty. And the thing he has depicted in the Wasteland, very prominent poem of the T.S. Eliot. He has discussed it, the very fundamental aspect of the society within the wasteland. So he has pointed out, he has lighted out the effects, the themes, the major part of the society, that how society is pulling someone towards these themes, as well as the religion is there, as well as isolation is there, as well as the role of artists in the society, and as well as the last one is uncertainty is there. So that is very prominent and fundamental things to be discussed in the T.S. Eliot poetry. Thank you.